on this belt or this time, we get to talk about issues way forward, concerning the workplace. And I cannot stop emphasizing the fact that the entire month of March is for the woman, and we will be celebrating the International Women's Day on the 8th. But all through this month, it is the month of the woman. And kudos to every woman out there. You are doing amazing. We see you, yes, taking over, different space, penetrating even the most difficult tasks that were allocated to the other gender before. But the plan is not to take their space. The plan is to be able to work with them side by side and still have your voice. Yes, on the show today, it's not just me alone. Of course, I have Danny Silkray with me, which is my amiable side. But of course, we have Talk.
Baba Abdul, I'm just wondering, when you have a month dedicated to women, so which of the months is for men?
I don't know.
Two of them for men. I think Father's Day is around July.
No, a whole month.
Well,
to celebrate men.
Then we have International Men's Day, and then we have International Boys' Day as well.
But the thing is, I think the ministry put this in place. They're currently in New York, trying to celebrate the woman. And this year,
what ministry?
Ministry of Women Affairs.
Okay, it's not there.
It's not the United Nations.
For 1 month.
United Nations.
The activities throughout. So later on this month, you have something for women in tech. Later on, at the end of the month, you have something for girls. It's the whole month of March.
So what I'm saying is, do we have such energies for men?
Men, no, we don't have.
But why?
We don't have. And
why?
I know where you're going to, and I align with you. Because again, apart from being a he for she, I'm also a propagator for the boy child.
Yes.
I feel there's a lot of neglect on that species.
Of course.
Thank you.
And nothing is.
So let's even look at it this way. Why are you focusing on the women, believing that they're victims, right? So who are those people causing all of this? The boys, and you are neglecting them. You are not paying attention to their behavior.
This school of thought, I've had it.
Well,
and I really align with it.
Wait, and the truth is, I actually do align with this thought, because if you have to deal with a problem, you have to
go to the
root
root
of it.
Yes.
But maybe they have tried.
No, they have not.
Hold on. But you people, male. No, this is not a man-woman thing now. It's not a gender war. But you are strong-willed. More strong.
It's a perception.
Yes.
It's
women,
a mindset.
Just in the last hour.
Yes.
With that alone, you know that women have some kind of mind.
That's pain for But the woman, this how is now. People have started talking about it. That is now the woman has started to see herself as something other than just having children.
Sorry, do you know you just said it? Just seeing herself. That does not mean that the woman is not powerful.
Before,
The woman is powerful.
But she has come to the knowledge of it at this time.
Well, maybe this is when they choose to. Okay, so I think they should balance it. Let's pay attention to these boys who are causing these problems for the girl's child. How do we reprogram their minds? Well, that is not a topic for today.
But of course, no, it's a very good one because it's very valid at this time. And seeing that, I'm just trying to understand why the entire month is for the woman, or why I know that nationally, internationally, we celebrate the woman much more often than the man, and all this kind of stuff. But I feel like she is the unit of the home where all those other ones come from.
Yeah, I don't have problem with the celebration. We need to celebrate our women, especially what they go through. You understand what I'm saying? But paying attention to the behaviors or the attitude of these people causing these pains for the mother of the world. So we need to do something about it.
I know Islam is big on motherhood, the mother thing. I know they are quite.
So, thank you. Workstation.
Yes, workstation. It's going to be a very open conversation today.
That's right.
As we will be expecting, all of you listening to us out there to call in and let us know what the major challenges are that we face as women in the workspace. There are a lot of them, and you see them everywhere online. I know I have personal experiences. I know people that have experiences as having very top positions in the workspace, or even having very lower positions in the workspace. So we want to know how you have been dealing with that, what exactly you're dealing with. And we have the expert here with us. If there are ways that he can help you navigate through this entire process, then we will be talking about it. But yes, we need to hear what you're talking about first before we try to navigate the problem. Of course, the numbers are 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. You can send in your messages on WhatsApp on 090-9705-4450. You know, there are two major things the woman face in the workspace.
Okay.
The first thing is sometimes they are being, relegated. They're not given certain tasks, certain responsibilities because they feel that they don't have the mental capacity to handle such tasks and responsibility. But you haven't even tried them first, but you've concluded that they don't have the ability. Now, these are for women that are still upcoming in a certain career or in a certain field. They are trying to find their foot somewhere. Most people say, she cannot do it, let me just leave it. You have to now have to work extra, right, in trying to prove that you are capable of doing this. You have to go the extra mile. Sometimes you even offer free services because you need people to trust you that you can do it, so that you can now start to earn from that thing which you're doing. I think this is one of the major, I'm talking about me now, this is one of the major things I have faced in my career as a woman. Also, the second is when you are at the top, a place at the top where you control both the male and the female. Some men find it very difficult to take instructions from you because you are up there. These are things that I think one time when you came to that facility where I was managing at the time, and I was like, I told one of the guys there, go and give my guest pick water. I'm not even asking you to directly give my guest water, just ask somebody to give my guest water to drink. And then there was that attitude, there was that complaint and all of that. They find it difficult to submit to a woman that has gotten to a point, and you don't even know she paid both blood and sweat to get to that point where she is, because there's the struggle at the start point, and there's also the struggle at the top where people come to your office and openly sexualize you. They don't see the woman as anything that can amount to something professional or something that is serious. So some people come, even when some people come for an interview and you are interviewing a guy, he doesn't take you serious because she's a woman. She cannot possibly be serious. These are the issues the women face here. Let's start talking about this before the others calling to let us know what exactly their own challenges are. And,
Well, I think we're going to start with the mindset of our women. Women believing that they are weak, that you are not strong, you are not supposed to be here, you're struggling to be here from the beginning. Okay? So if you get into an organization with such mindset, you are not going to be taken that seriously. Okay, so the most important thing for any woman out there that is working and you're scared of this issue, what I would advise you to do is to build your capacity. Be at the top. When they say this is it, you have the solution.
But being at the top also, there's that issue.
Top of your game, I meant, not
top of
not the career.
Yes,
that if they say this is the problem, you have the solution. You have to understand the industry very well. You have to understand your organization very well. You have to understand those basic skills. If it is a place to, for instance, you're using a lot of tools here, whatever it is, you understand it very well, maybe better than even some men. Some people will take lessons from you. That's the truth, because they know you understand your job. The society has programmed it that women are under these men. Even a man that does not know anything will want to take control because he is a man. That is not what it is. This place, this workplace is about results. It's about solution. So if as a man you can't provide the solution and a woman is going to do better, you have to leave that space for that woman. I don't know if you remember this program, Diego and Paloma. I remember watching it. Do you remember how Paloma got her job? I don't think you remember. She didn't go to school, but because she understood what to do in that office, she pressed so well that she had to sit in front of that office for How many times to make sure she get in touch with the GM, who eventually became the MD, to engage her as a receptionist. She rose from there, became the GM of that organization as a woman, so determined to achieve results. So what are these people you're talking about right now? What are the challenge? Maybe it's the mindset. It's the mindset you have that you can't do what men can do. Have you seen women in painting using a scaffold, going up there to paint? Women are doing it. Women driving trailers, trucks. You've not seen it. It's happening. So if you understand the job, you know what you're doing, nobody will underrate you.
But now, you can control who you are, but you can't control who other people are or how they see you. I remember my mom always used to say, you have self-control, you don't have others' control, right? No matter how you build your capacity, you grow your strength and all that, there are still people that will classify you and never allow themselves remove you from that class that they have placed you in. Okay, before we continue with this conversation, let's see who we have here. And hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Nathaniel Agada. I'm calling you from Kano.
Hi, Nathaniel. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, I'm a first-time caller.
Oh, a first-time caller. Welcome to Eagles. Welcome to Eagles.
Yes, I want to first of all say hello to my friend Prince. Here in the shop.
Oh, Prince is not here right now, but I'm sure Prince will hear.
Okay, you are discussing a very, very vital topic. The woman is not standing enough of her own. She's not representing herself when it comes to office work.
Okay.
So, if you must carry out your work, you must respect her. You must respect the office that she occupies. Especially if she happens to be the HR. You must know that when she's giving instruction, she's not acting on her own self. She's acting based on the office that she occupies. And definitely you should respect her, and then you should respect the job. Otherwise, you will face any consequences that come from her office. So, whether female, whether male, as far as somebody is above you, you will respect them. You take their instructions seriously. If you must continue the job, and if you respect the job that you are doing, because if we keep carrying that mentality that this one is a woman should not talk to me, a woman should not direct me, then it means we are not ready to do the job. Then it means you don't want, because number one, you also have an older sister probably, and then you want somebody to respect them. Then definitely you respect the woman.
Of course.
The woman should be given the same respect that is given to the man. Especially when it comes to job. You are doing the job, you want the job to move. Then definitely you must do what is right. You must do what is right based on the rules and regulations of that organization, no matter what.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that contribution.
You see, Mata, my message is not really for the men who don't believe in the woman. My message is for the woman herself.
Okay, so why is that
so? The thing is this: if you are a woman and you are in an environment where they don't appreciate your gender, let me put it that way, whether it's a cultural thing or I don't know. You understand? Some people are coming in with maybe their tradition to that office. This is it. This is in my place. We don't work under women. That is what they feel.
Of course.
Now, as a woman, you're faced with this. There are things that are within your control. There are things that are beyond your control.
Yes.
But again, if you apply some level of intelligence, you see some of them will start changing their mindset around you. You should, if you develop, for instance, emotional intelligence skills, you will know these people, especially the influencers, when you work in an environment, there's somebody in that organization that influence other people's behavior.
Of course.
Identify such people and work on the mindset of that person to love you because you want to keep the job. Do you know what we're saying could frustrate you to leave that job?
Of course.
Right? So if you don't want to leave and you want to enjoy the job, now there is what they call diffusion of innovation. You're bringing something new into a system. You must identify the innovators. The innovators are those that initiate things around. When they come into this organization and start perming their hair as a man, do you know everybody around will want to start perming their hair because this influencer have started doing it. So if you have such intelligence, you look around and say, okay, in this organization, I want to, maybe you work in the north, you are a woman, and there are men, they are all men in that organization, and you are going to be the number one, and you want these people to love you. When you get into the organization, don't rush. Identify that person who is a major influencer. Get in touch, understand what he likes, understand how you can get into him, because he will be the one that will change the mindset of others for you. Do it deliberately. Don't let him know what you are doing. You are doing the mind. You want it. Yes. So if you can succeed that, allow him to play the game for you. He will definitely do it for you. But if you are not being deliberate and you are moving around complaining and shouting or crying, honestly, that problem will not be solved.
So you think the first step is being very strategic?
Very, very strategic. You need to understand the game.
I totally agree with you. Because remember at that time when we're going to organize the media pally, I was about 22, I think I was 22, 23 at that time. And the man was like, look at this small girl. What does she know?
Pushing your hair and
before then, I already understood the space. Yes, understood the space where the woman works. How, I'm from a family where we are just girls. So from home, my family has already prepared my mind to know that acceptance as a girl is difficult.
Yeah.
It depends on, like, for you to get a certain level of acceptance and recognition, you need to be strong-willed. You need to be skillful. So everything my family did at that time was pushing me to become that kind of person. So somewhere in my mind already prepared me for people like that. So when we got there trying to talk, he was always dismissing what we had to say at that time. When we say we want to do the media pally, he said, how would the media pally, how will he help the organization? You are in an NGO and you are asking how the media will influence your organization. So I now had to go through Madam Yoba at that time, where we talked to Madam Yoba, and then the media pally happened, and we had over,
because she could influence the man,
and we had over 20 media houses in attendance at that time.
And you were given the table to talk. So
at
took
that
over
time,
the show.
So I was already I already knew what it was to work as. And I think the major problem some women face these days is they don't even understand the environment that they are in.
That is what I am saying.
And if you understand that not everybody where you are can accept you, then you will know what to do at that time.
You think of what to do. You don't give up.
Yes.
And you don't just fight. It's not about fighting. In Nigeria here, that is one funny thing. Everything they want to fight. You want to fight. There are ways to fight wars without knife, without, you understand, weapons. You will use your intelligence to fight. Okay? So these people, like I said, you have this influencer. In this radio house right now, there is somebody that when people see him, they will want to admire him. They want to get close to him. They want to listen to him. Get to them through that person. You win your battle, because trust me, there are some places you go as a woman. Honestly, nobody will want you to lead them.
Wear makeup and see what will happen to you.
You don't understand.
Nobody will take you serious. This one is a woman. It's only that's all she knows.
When you are talking and there's a way they look at you. There are some states today that women will not even be allowed to even contest for maybe governorship. You don't know. So how can you survive in such environment? You need to understand the game. You need to understand what is playing out there to know what to do to get in there. Not by war. You get the point. So I don't know. It's a big challenge, and as it is, it's beyond you and I. It's up to that woman. You understand, who is climbing that ladder to deal with the issue. And to deal with the issue, you need to be strategic. Honestly, not even Babalawo charm that can help you. The only charm you have is your strategy, is your charm. Your emotional intelligence is your charm. But other charm will not work. It won't last. They'll still bounce you out.
Okay. Ladies, I hope you are taking notes of everything that we are discussing here, because it's very important. You might think it's none of your business at this time until you get to a certain level where these things start to play out, and it gets really frustrating, I promise you. But let me hear, what are the major challenges you have faced in your career as a woman, either, trying to find your feet somewhere or right at the top. Let's hear you, Anne, on 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. Your reactions are welcome on WhatsApp on 090-9705-4450. Let us hear what your major challenges are as a woman, and and so that we can tell you what to do if navigate through. We can suggest. We cannot tell you what to do. We can suggest what you can do as a woman in that kind of a working condition. All right. Before now, we have been discussing about how it's important to place yourself valuably, to be able to do this and that in the workspace, not just for the woman now, both for the man and the woman. Yes. So in getting to the top like this, because everybody wants to be at the top, and you've talked about how to work with the influencers directly. Are there things you can do as a person, because sometimes the influencer might not even like you, no matter how much you work on the mind of the influencer. The influencer might not like you.
Why? You don't know why.
You don't know why the influencer does not like you.
You can get to know why.
How do you get to know?
You have to be
that?
determined. You have to be strategic. That is the point. Well, the question you were trying to ask. Recently, I was thinking about something. Is it that the employers pay for the hours you spend at work? Is that what people think? How many hours they pay for? Can people pay for hours?
It doesn't happen here. In developed countries, it does happen.
They pay for hours.
Yes, they pay you per hour.
I don't think so. You can't come to the office, you sit in one room, close it, and spend 2 hours, then they pay you. It's the value. They pay for value.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They don't pay you.
They don't pay you.
They don't pay you for coming to work.
They don't pay you for coming to work. It's for doing the work. It's for doing the work. So we're getting it all wrong. Honestly, I was just thinking, because there was this argument, and this person was saying, they pay me for my hours, for the hours you spend at work. No, for the values. Now, I now think about this in my organization, in my company. I could choose to ask my staff not to come to the office if there is nothing to be done. Go and take training, online training. It's okay, and maybe the receptionist or secretary will sit back to receive mails and all of it. Okay, you can't ask people to come to the office when there are no values to give. It's a waste of time. You are not paying for those hours they are spending. It's the value. So if, for instance, I have this volume of value to give for a week, okay, let's say 5, something, let's rate it down 5, and to pay for that 5 for 1 week, and I was able to achieve it in 1 day. So can't you increase it if necessary and pay me more? Pay me per value, not per hour. Not per the number of days.
That's going to cause a lot of problems.
No, of course, it's me. I'm just talking about it. I can't influence it anywhere, but I am using it. So if somebody is working with you and you can't evaluate the values you get from this person, then you are still wasting your own time. Somebody is working with you, you are paying him, let's say 100,000, 150, 200,000. What exactly are you paying for? It's not the days it goes to the office.
So the value.
You understand? It's the value. So what are the values? What are those things specifically you are paying for? You need to know as an employer.
Okay, I think let's attend to this one. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Bedroom voice.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Douglas from Spain.
Okay, let's hear you. Okay. we missed that one. Please call us. Let us know what your challenges are as a woman, or probably want to contribute to what is being discussed here. It's 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. It's of course welcome on WhatsApp. I said on 0909-705-4450. Let's hear you.
So if you're working in an organization, you need to understand the value you are adding. I don't know if value is a grammar, one big grammar now. What exactly are you doing, contributing there? For instance, you are anchoring a program and you're taking 2 hours away from the hours you have on, this radio house, right? So you're taking these 2 hours and adding value now to this station and people out there. So that is what they will be paying for. Is that not correct? There are some people that are not sitting here, they are not doing this, but they are part of this system. Maybe admin. Okay? They are adding values too. They are doing what they are doing. So if you can't tell exactly what you are doing here, you have a problem. Okay? So if you remember, okay, you can take it.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, please, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Madala. My name is Maria.
Okay. Please, let's hear you.
For the issues, like, if a woman is in an organization which is a lady, and men don't value women to be a leader in some way, for me, what man can do, woman can do more better.
Okay, well done.
Okay. Okay, we can hear you.
I saw my uncle there is laughing.
No, he's just.
No, I'm supporting you. We're celebrating you today, so we'll do better. Let's go.
Because I don't know if something that man can do, I can do it. Okay, because one man used to paint, and I have someone now which knows how to paint as a lady.
Yes.
Okay.
I have so challenges like this that I don't think if anything that man can touch, that woman cannot touch it. I don't have that time. I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you so.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you so much for that contribution. You know, the thing is, a lot of us make the mistake of thinking that it's our gender that makes us, capable of handling certain things.
Yeah.
So this idea of what a man can do, a woman can do better. While I don't totally agree with it, okay, let's hear what this person has to say and then. Hello? Hello?
It's gone. See, can I take us to the root of this problem? Yeah? I will not say parents, yeah, but maybe the society.
Okay.
You give birth to a girl child, a boy child, then you will prefer the girl child to be in the kitchen with the mother. The boy child is sitting in the sitting room with the father, watching television or watching cartoon. Okay, so from that moment you start creating this already. That is what is happening to us. So there's this conditioning, there's this programming you will now have, that the girl's child believe that she is weak, like naturally. But funny enough, when you go to your primary school, you remember, well, I was a boy child, right? And there's a boy child too. In my class,
were you a girl before?
No, I'm just saying that I was there. Okay. So in my class, the person that was taking first, second, and maybe third were all women. They were dealing with us at that level. You don't understand? So at what point we now overtook them and started doing better in what? Now I don't even get it. But because of the template, the societal template started playing out, then you see they start relegating themselves. Naturally, you say, no, it's not my thing. Sport. They say, no, women will not play football. Right there, you see only men playing football. Which other one will the women do? They sit and start doing... right from there, of course, that is the template we have.
Yes.
That's the beginning of the problem. So if we must change this narrative, please, parents must join this. Yes, parents will have to start. Don't say my girl cannot do this because she's not a man, or my boy will not do this because my boy will not stay in the kitchen because is not a girl. You understand? So if we can go back there, we'll start addressing this. If not, it will still remain like this. I am sorry. We have to do something about it, and everybody must be involved. So that is the point.
Yes. Also, what can we even talk about? Yes, we've been waiting for them to call in. Today was supposed to be very open. Let us know the challenges you face in your workspace. Now, as a woman as well, I have discovered that sometimes the problem is not even from the man in the workspace.
That is the point. That's what I said earlier. As a woman, you are a woman is not correct. So you've worked in, I think I know about two or three. Three, you know now.
Okay.
There and there. So and I knew what you went through.
With the woman.
Not just with the woman.
Generally.
Here, the man, you remember the man,
yes.
the NGO man, the woman. You see the way woman was dealing with you as a woman. You don't understand, and she prefer working with the guy.
Yes.
Brought another woman to even humiliate you.
Yes. So what do you think?
What are we talking about?
What do you think is responsible? Because you see, most times it's just the woman that is a woman's problem. So sadly, we have to admit that.
Why is that? Because I've also seen that play in various places.
Even in politics.
Yes. Where I worked before coming here, popular station, you got known where I was. So, my co-host happened to be the first person that was employed in that station.
As a woman,
she's good at her job. In fact, working with her added value to my career. Yes, that's why I named my daughter after her. She's my daughter's godmother. She's good at her job. In fact, when people call on her, they call her the Oracle. Yeah? Wow. Now they have a position they call HOAP in that organization, head of OAPs. So it's 3 arms, and there are 3 arms together. So they have HOAP for each of these arms. Then there's one person they call
General.
head of stations.
Okay.
I've seen heads the 3 stations, but the stations now have a subhead called HOAPs. Now usually it's the oldest person that becomes the HOAP.
With the capacity.
Yes.
That's right.
So while she was there, people who were employed and she taught the ropes because they are men. You know, the head of the entire group is a woman. And when I came and I asked her, but your ID card, if you're 001 in this place, you should be
001.
And I heard the gist that the lady who was there said, when it was time to pick a HOAP, she said, I beg. She doesn't want straight, I beg. She doesn't want woman, one Bala. So they even said if they do it by election, she would still win. Because by age and competence, she's fit for it. She called her and told her, I beg, let's not even drag this thing. Now called them of the guy. I want to work with this person, I beg. Let's not drag. Don't told her straight to her face.
And that's this lady you're talking about. She's I've worked with her once. She was like a compare. Was it a compare for one pink debate they did for AMAC? Yes. She's good. Do you understand?
Listen, the lady do not have face. I beg. I want to call the person's name. Someone who she's been there. She's been in that position 8 to 9 years now. She's seen people go and come. So their HQ is Lagos.
And it's very painful.
Lagos will not touch her because she knows her job. And when Lagos wakes up one morning and wants to sack,
it's not that person.
It's not that particular person. Her pedigree, they know she was employed in Lagos before she was now moved to come and start Abuja. Her pedigree is. I
don't know why this
so
is.
Can we talk to the women? You don't understand. Let's even let's go to politics. You will now say, hold on. You see, we are not ready to support the women. We don't want the women to come out. The moment a woman picks a form,
we are the ones.
The women will now go back.
Please,
They're
just
not
look
ready
at
to
Chichi.
support her.
Chichi, this lady that came out, under one political party, that she was a woman. I don't.
Where?
Okay, for president.
Yes.
Okay, the one with posters.
Nobody really knows that lady, but the way everybody.
Don't go far. Sarah Jibri.
Sarah Jibri
has worked 2 or 3 times for PDP.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? When they're calling them to go and read their manifesto, she
will be the one.
An entourage of women all claiming the photo with her. But don't get vote. Only one.
Do you understand?
Only one. So those ones following her.
Do you understand?
Only one vote. Sarah Jibri.
It's really crazy.
So I think instead of just celebrating the women, let's talk to the women. What can we do to change this narrative? look at this. If the issue is the capacity, if the issue is the ability to lead, then women should come out for trainings. Women should take trainings in leadership so that it will qualify them to come out and make the same presentation men will make.
You know this
and
thing.
some of them are fantastic. They are
That's
good.
what I'm trying to tell you. Some of these
So-
people are really good. They are really good. But I don't know what the problem is. It complex? Because at that time I was telling you, this person I was employed. It's just like I was walking in between two women. This one understands the role you are playing there. This one understands that you are competent. The other one, for some reasons, doesn't want to see you the way the other one sees you. So I was literally being dragged between these two people. And it was never a case of competence, because, I mean, you will try your best and do your job. But why is it always like that? Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, please, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Abaka. I'm calling from Use Zone 3.
Okay, please, let's hear you.
Okay, I've been listening to the guests in the studio, and this is a very wonderful topic we're talking about. But, well, I'm a fashion designer to start with, but I'm also a politician.
Okay.
My little experience in politics so far as a woman is most times I just see women, most especially from this part of the world, I don't think we are bold enough to be able to go for what we want most times. Well, I'm speaking from personal experience and then things I've seen, It's just like, I believe in competence, and I also believe, okay, as a woman, if you want to deliver, you need to have what it takes. Most times women just conclude. The thing about the thing is, we are the ones stereotyping ourselves. Most times matter.
That's
yes,
right.
because even the men, I discover the men they'll be like, come and do your game now. But we are even like, we have this mentality that no, I'm a woman. I believe in competence so much, and I
That's right.
believe in working for what you want.
That's right.
Like in politics, what happens is, I tell people, you can go out. I'm 28 years old, and I'll be like, can't a woman come out to be a councillor? The last time we had a woman rather, she's married, and then she came out. Before the marriage is failing. Women, I don't know, I have this problem. Sorry, women can't you just do something like, you can do it. You don't need to use your body. Sorry, I beg.
No,
Sorry,
it's okay.
I'm sounding this way. Because
happening.
I discover when the women are given that space, it's incompetence, and that stereotype that they've concluded in their mind, they just feel, no, they can't do it. Before they'll start using their body to do stuff. That's bullshit now. Like, if you check, like, most times I watch white women closely, and I discover a white woman is a woman at her workspace. It doesn't matter whether she's a woman or a man.
That's
a man
right.
will do the same job.
Yeah.
A woman will still do the same job.
And deliver same
You
results.
understand? So, anyway, my fellow women, sorry I'm sounding this way. Please, if you want something, build capacity. You
Build your
understand?
capacity.
Stop
God
using your
bless you.
body to think. Stop thinking you use your body. We have grown past this stage. You understand? Stop thinking maybe your body is, that's a shortcut. Like me, I believe in going through the process the way it's supposed to be. If I'm worth it, it should be given to me. Then if I don't get it, what is it that I'm not doing right? I should go and learn.
Go back.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank
said
you
it.
so much.
Build the capacity. Come, why should we even give form to women free? You don't understand. You want us to rate you same
I
with
think
the
he
men.
tries to
And you
build a
say
certain kind of.
No, you understand. They say they should go and pick form that is free for women. The men will pay it. The men will still rate you that same way. You understand? Like she said, build your capacity. If they say you should come, for debate, you are there with the men. Hardly you see women going for debate with men on this same thing. If you have the capacity, come out with the man, defeat the man from on the stage there, then go to the field. That's what we're talking about. Not like you are not too sure of what you have. And women too, not supporting women is still the point we're still making.
It's a very big problem.
So if you go to Kogi, for instance, Kogi Central, is it Central or West? Natasha.
Yes.
You understand? She has demonstrated, and a lot of people are supporting her. Not because she's beautiful, not because she's a woman, but because she can deliver. She has showed a lot. But I don't know if she'll deliver.
Somebody will give governor run for money.
You understand what I'm saying?
Governor hot.
Yes. That is a woman.
And,
but do you know the challenge we'll have with some women around her? They will envy her beauty.
Of course.
So, bros.
Because
it's
because of her beauty.
Do
You get,
because of her beauty.
we always get distracted from the main thing. Instead of you to learn what brought her to this point.
See, if
you are thinking
a woman,
something.
you are working with a man. Your husband, your boss wife is a threat. If you are a woman, you are working with a woman. The woman too will be scared that her husband coming around there is a problem.
Why?
You understand? You say why? Maybe the way you even walk around safe. So this is a challenge, the natural challenge you have. So you need your intelligence to deal with this challenge. Just like she just mentioned, sincerely, there is no other solution than to build your capacity. Build your capacity. Tell the men that you are equal to this. When they are having meeting, asking for suggestion, give them 20. When they're asking for one, the men are not bringing one, give them 20. Let them know that you have solutions to all of this. They will value you. That is the value we're talking about. But when they are talking, you just sit because you are a woman. You know somebody will take you out for shawarma. Somebody will go and buy this one for you. That is where you are relegating yourself to. So you need to show that, look, it's not about being a woman. I know what it is. I can deliver. That's what we're talking about. And women should support women, for God's sake.
Yes. This, you will agree with me, has been a very robust conversation. And it is very necessary at this time. Because we are looking at a time where women will grow and be able to vie for positions shoulder to shoulder with men. But if we don't even believe in ourselves, we can't do it. And if other women do not believe in us, because if somebody that is of the same kind with you does not believe in your ability, why would somebody else believe in what you can do? So maybe the problem is we have to go inward and look at ourselves and within ourselves and amongst ourselves as well. We try to sort that problem out, whatever differences it is. I don't even believe that. Some always say that the evil spirit that is pursuing you people, that you cannot see your fellow woman and agree that she actually has some level of competence. You need to flog it out of your body.
Even workstation, for instance, the way a man will start his business and run his business is different from the way a woman will start with a lot of fears. How will she start? Where am I going to start from? These people will support me. Men will not. Some men will not think that way.
They just go straight into.
You understand? Plan it and do it well. You understand? Women will start looking for which man will support me. That is where it starts from. Which man will, so where will I get this support from now? And when they are meeting the man, they are thinking of what to get from the man to support the business. No man will want to meet a woman and get what.
Yes.
You understand? So let's change the narrative.
Let's now start looking at very high standards. Thank you so much, Mr. Abdul, for hanging around with us. And maybe tomorrow we'll continue this conversation. Same time. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. on Tuesday. Workstations happens Mondays and Tuesdays by 12 p.m. and we'll be right here. Don't go anywhere. We have an amazing one as well for the next hour. It's the Girlfriend Show, and it's the Woman's Month. So why are you making faces?
No, it's okay.
It's the Woman's Month. So yes, we will bring another conversation about tech and development. Don't go anywhere.